Hey guys, how are you? Hope you are in your best of your health and spirits. Today I'm going to tell you some of the details about how you are going to select a best insurance policy to cover your fatal cancer disease. If any one of you is suffering from this disease or he has a family history, then this video is going to be very interesting and informative for him. So I would like you to watch this video till end so that you will get the optimum benefit out of it. So the first reason that you should select a cancer insurance policy is something that if you have a family history of cancer. Now if you are an ordinary person and a normal person and you do not have a history of cancer in your family, when I am saying family, then it means that if you are not likely to have a person that is in your immediate family, not very far from your brothers, your siblings, your parents, then it will be fine. And if you have something in your close relatives that has a family history, then you should always go for a best cancer policy that covers your monthly or annual expenditures of cancer treatment. So I'm saying this because most of the women, they are likely to mutate from generation to generation if they are suffering from breast cancer, and the studies have shown that this percentage is almost around 65. So the next reason is that you do not have much in the way of emergency fund. Now I'm going to explain to you with the help of an example. Like if unfortunately I'm saying this with heavy heart, that if you are have diagnosed with cancer, or any of your dependent has a cancer, then there will be a flow of cash out of your pocket all of a sudden, and it is very difficult for you to maintain that expenditure or expense. So you have to spend a little amount of out of your monthly income. You have to dedicate that amount to cancer insurance policy, so that when emergency comes, then it will be very easy for you to handle that situation, instead of going in an abrupt way, and this is very painful for you. You will lose all of your peace of mind, and it will almost doubles your problems, and your diseases will be enhanced. You will be in mental stress that you have to arrange a huge amount of dollars. All of a sudden it is very difficult for you to arrange at the moment when a cancer patient is diagnosed, and you need to pay the huge medical expenses and the bills of hospitals. So the third reason is that your health insurance has specific limitation on cancer coverage. Now what is that? If you are already availing a health insurance policy, and it is just providing you for example a 500,000 US dollars per annum, and out of that percentage there is a very small proportion for the cancer insurance policy, and that is only a 100,000 US dollars. So in this case you must go for a all alone cancer insurance policy. I'm saying this because it will give you a mental satisfaction, because you are dedicating your money to a specific area of medical health, and that is cancer. And your generalized health insurance policy is not actually covering that aspect broadly. It is covering, but not in a broader way, and not wholly it's covering your cancer insurance. So you have to dedicate yourself for a stand-alone best cancer insurance policy. Well guys, these are some of the points which I have discussed with you regarding the choice and selection of cancer insurance policy, that why it is needed to be selected. Now the question arises that which policy should be adopted. because in the market there are numerous policies, there are numerous companies, and they are providing you in very huge variety, and their products are depending upon your needs. Their products are very different, and an ordinary person has a very feels very difficult when it's come to choice these policies. So I'm going to tell you some of the fundamentals that must be kept in mind before selecting a particular cancer insurance policy. Now these policies basically are considered as an add-on to a existing health policy, and it is all recommended to be adopted in this way, that if you are availing a certain health policy, then you can additionally add a cancer policy to your existing policy and upgrade it. This will benefit you a lot. I will explain it in the later stage. Now the first point that must be kept in mind before selecting a cancer insurance policy is that the cancer insurance often covers more than just medical costs. Now the ordinary medical or the standard medical insurance does not provides you the leverage of having the babysitting expenses, your meals, and your travel expenses, your visits to your doctor. These are all covered with the cancer insurance policy. So it depends upon the scheme of the company that how they are managing these aspects. It varies from company to company, so it depends upon you and your requirements that which cancer policy you are selecting. But this one must be adopted if it is also covering you the extra expenses, because one has to travel from one state to other, one city to another in order to visit a doctor, and this will all cost you a huge expense. So you must have to cater these expenses, and your insurance policy must be able to accompany these type of expenses as well. So the next one is the most health insurance policies adequately protect against cancer. Now the thing is that if you have already a policy, as mentioned earlier, your medical health insurance, and it is giving you a certain amount that is enough for you for your medical problems or your prevailing medical conditions. Now the question is that this is also catering a certain amount of cancer treatment for you as well. Then why you should go for a cancer policy? If you are not a cancer diagnosed patient, then there is no need for that cancer insurance policy. Standalone cancer insurance policy or an upgraded one, there is no need. If you are a standard person, you do not have a cancer diagnosed in the laboratory, or you do not have a family history, then there is no need of that standalone policy. Your ordinary medical insurance policy is enough. It is recommended by me and the experts as well. The next thing is that if you are young, you do not need to go for a cancer insurance policy. Studies show that the people who are young are less likely to develop a cancer as compared to the people who are in their middle or in their older age, because the younger people are active, and they must have to be active, and they must have to live their life in an energetic way. You have to do the exercises, you have to keep focus on your health, you have to maintain a balanced diet, you have to keep an eye on your weight, because an overweighted person is most likely to develop fatal diseases, including the mortal one, and that is cancer. So you have to focus on your weight as well. You have to do the cardiovascular exercises regularly. In this way, there isn't any need of any specific cancer insurance policy for a younger person so it will save you a lot of your monthly dollars, because you are actually just spending them by keeping a risk in your mind, and that risk isn't actually existing because you are living a very healthy life, and moreover you have to avoid the tobacco or smoking as well. Now the second last point here is, you may be able to upgrade your current insurance. Now this is very important, that if you are already having a policy, medical insurance policy, then there is no need to go for a standalone cancer insurance policy, because already you are paying some dollars to your medical insurance company. So you must have to talk to an expert in which he will guide you how you can upgrade your existing policy to a cancer insurance policy. This will save you a lot of money, and you will be very satisfied once you have the two policies mixed together, the one with the medical one mixed with the cancer policy. Cancer policy is basically an add-on, which I have told you earlier. Now lastly, I would like you to say that all these policies are meant to provide you some coverage. They will not completely coverage you the chemotherapy bills or all that necessities related with your medical expenditure. You have to certainly cover these expenses by your own, but these will definitely relax you and give you peace of mind by paying you most of the medical expenses related with the cancer insurance and the cancer expenditures. In the end, I would like you to like this video, and if you really like this video, then you can share it with your friends, your family members, and please subscribe our channel K Advisor. Thanks for watching this video, and I am going to say goodbye to you up till the next video. Thanks for watching again. Goodbye and bye.